Story packaging. Story packaging. Put that for me in the comment section. Story packaging. Now, finally, this is the fifth way to package a product for profit through story packaging. Story packaging is simply identity packaging. Identity packaging. Sometimes the product is not just the product is you, right? So, for instance, it's like you wrote a book and Oprah Winfrey does the forward for you. Everything changes. Everything changes in 2 minutes. Everything changes. So the branding or the packaging is not just the product, it's equally about you. It's equally about you, right? So welcome back to Added Little Network Glitch, where we still came back to continue this conversation. When people trust the source, the packaging is already premium. When people trust the source, the packaging is already premium. So the source is important. So ask yourself, what do people buy when they buy you? Are they buying trust? Are they buying credibility? Are they buying prestige? Like I said about Apple, when you buy Apple, you know that you are buying prestige, premium, exclusivity, airlines. That's what you're buying. So what are they buying from you, or are they just buying cheap rates? Package yourself as the kind of person whose ideas deserve attention. I've said it on our live severally that attention is the new gold. Attention is the new gold. You understand that you are the billboard of your own idea. I want you to write that in the comment section. Owning it, I am the billboard of my own idea. There's no one that will carry your idea as a placard for you and be shouting, "Oh, she's got an idea, she's got an idea." No one will do that. But guess what? You are the billboard of your own idea. You are the billboard of your own idea. If the billboard is dull, no one stops. If the billboard is dull, nobody will stop. It's about how the billboard is. People believe if they perceive you as an expert, they'll believe you. That's why lab coats and titles matter. That's why some people put on lab coats and they wear some titles. It's because they want the people to see them a certain way. If you're just joining us, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in. Today, we are talking about the packaging for profit. Packaging for profit. Mm. When you look at Virgin, for instance, the Richard Branson's Virgin Airline, it's not just about planes, no, or records or space flights, no. It's Richard's daring personality packaged as a brand. So it's like you're going to buy salt, right? And you're buying Aliko Dangote salt. It's not just about salt. It's about the person behind it. When you buy his product, it's about the name behind it. So it's like you see two consultants, one looking sharp, shares consistent insights online. The other one is hard to understand, same knowledge all the time. Who gets the premium clients? Who? Hmm. Is it the first or the second? Is it A or B? Like I will always say. So here it is. I've given you the 5 ways to package your product for profit. Number 1, I said physical packaging. Number 2, I said visual branding. Number 3, I talked about verbal packaging. Number 4, story packaging. Number 5, identity packaging. So this is just a continuation of the live we were doing before the network cut us off. If you didn't get the first other examples or the other parts of it, you want to go back and sit with it as well. Now, let me leave you with these 2 quick stories. 2 stories, story A and story B. I just joining in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining in today. I want to give you these 2 stories. Story A young designer created a brilliant product. It was affordable, useful, life-changing, but he packaged it poorly. The packaging looked ugly, ugly labels, clumsy branding. People ignored it. He gave up, thinking his idea was bad. But it wasn't bad. It was just badly dressed. Okay, let me share with you story B. On the other hand, story B packaged water. Water. Free from the tap, yet he got the right packaging. Nice bottle, and suddenly he sells for $3 on the shelf. Did you see the difference? Ordinary water looks premium because of packaging. Extraordinary ideas look ordinary because of poor packaging. So your idea is not the problem, your packaging is. And packaging is profit. Have you hit the subscribe button? Have you hit the like button? Thank you for joining in today. Now I've given you the 5 ways to package your products, right? Let me show you why packaging is not vanity, but a value multiplier. Why is packaging not vanity, but a value multiplier? Do you know why? Because vanity says, I want it to look nice so people can clap for me. But guess what value says? Value says, I want it to look right so people can trust and pay. The reason we're packaging, hello, John, so good to have you here. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. It is good to have you here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. This is the place where smart professionals like you come in during their short breaks to unlock smart confidence through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in today. All right. So why you're packaging your product is because packaging says I'm premium. You need to buy from me. And like the halo effect says that once you have been found, you've made the right impression with the first thing you did, you become impressive. A sharp first impression raises the perceived value of everything else that you do. A sharp first impression does that. So packaging is not makeup. Packaging is a mirror. Put that for me in the comment section, please. Packaging is a mirror. Guess what a mirror does? A mirror doesn't fake beauty. No. A mirror reflects inner worth in a world so that it's being easily recognized. So this is why we need to package. Packaging is not vanity, it is value multiplication. Every time you package, that's a brilliant idea. So as the ideas come to you as professionals, you've been reading all through the year, you've been thinking smartly, you've been speaking smartly, and it's time you want to actually package that your product for sale. You want to pay attention to packaging it well and don't see it as vanity, see it as a value multiplier. Then, finally, let's talk about how Apple turned boxes into billion-dollar psychology. All of what Apple did is that Apple didn't just sell devices, they sold anticipation. Are you just joining us? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You will love it being here. We go live Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. for the Smart Short Break series. This is where professionals like you come to unlock confidence, smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Thank you for joining in today. All right. All that Apple did is that Apple refused to sell devices. They didn't sell devices. They sold anticipation. They designed with dopamine in mind. So their unboxing moment is carefully engineered. They carefully engineer suspense when you're opening your new Apple product. It is a carefully curated process. They want the dopamine release. They want the suspense to be there. People literally queue for hours just to experience it. In just how many years ago? Apple was valued at over $3 trillion. I'm sorry, it's way more than that now. But guess what? Packaging psychology is a big part of that empire. The basic secret for the success of Apple is packaging psychology. When you look at TED Talks, for example, if you've ever been a part of or you've listened to TED Talks, you'll understand that what they are doing is branding. It's branding. TED uses subtle cues, the red circle, the stage lighting, the 18-minute limit. These packaging ideas inside the human brain's attention limits. They are getting into your attention. That's what they're looking for. So personal branding is key across all platforms. It's packaging, it's a part of your packaging process. Now, before I leave, I want to give you a practical system for dressing your ideas for the market. I told you that packaging is simply you dressing your idea for the market so that your product can sell themselves. The first way, number one, frame the first impression. Number one, frame the first impression. The first 5 seconds matter. So whether it's a book cover or a homepage or your pitch opening, it sets the tone. So the first 5 seconds is key. You want to package your market, you want to package your product so that it gets to the market and gets attention. Then what you want to do is simple. Package it in a way that the first 5 seconds sell. That the first 5 seconds sell. Hit the subscribe button if you're just joining us. Hit the like button. Number 2, match your presentation with promise. Consistency is key. Consistency equals credibility. So all of the promises you are making, match your presentation with the promises. Now, while you were presenting, you gave us some promises. Please meet them. Meet your promises. This is how you can actually make your product become highly, highly selling. Right? If your brand screams luxury, your delivery should also be luxury as well. It shouldn't be sloppy because trust collapses. And finally, number 3, elevate by association. Elevate by association. So you want to package your idea beside authority signals. Work with some media mentions, big stages, credible clients, because association multiplies your value. Association multiplies your value. So who are you associating with? There's no harm in getting others to be a part of your idea so that association can elevate your value. There's no harm. So here's what I'm leaving you with today. Do not just dress your idea, dress them for the room you want to enter. Do not just dress your idea, dress them for the room you want to enter. Hit the subscribe button if you're just joining us. Hit the like button. Thank you for joining in today. So this is where we call it a day. I want to say to you before I go, that packaging doesn't just wrap your idea, it raises its price tag. So pay attention to packaging. Thank you for joining in today. You want to learn more about how to package your product, you don't know where to start from, then the Smart Creating Lab is your stepway, your gateway, your gift to yourself this year. You want to join the Smart Creating Lab, that is where other coaches will be there alongside. I'll be there as well to help you hold your hand and put in your beautiful ideas into income, impact, and influence. You don't want to miss it. If you send us a DM or send us a message, we'll be able to give you access to the Smart Creating Lab. Thank you for joining in today. I will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Share this live with someone that should see it. Thank you. This is the Smart World.